Hey guys, welcome to my next feeding video. This is the lair of my Heterothele villosella, the Tanzanian chestnut. And you may recall the last video, this one very quickly nabbed a cricket. Really took me by surprise, so of course that's not where, oh there he is. Oh yeah. Oh, I can see right now, this one's definitely going to be one of my best eaters. This is a tiny tarantula, but it is fearless. It will just take it and run. So yes, very cool. They're great webbers too. So, alright, moving on. Awesome. This is my Psalmopoeus cambridgei, the Trinidad chevron. And I'm going to give this one a beetle from a mealworm that had pupated. There's the tea right there. In fact, I think I'll put another one in there. In case it doesn't, let's see. In case it doesn't want it in beetle form, I'll put a little worm in there too. There we go. This one doesn't always take food on camera, but we'll see. Doing really well though. And you can see how large it's gotten. Alright, well I guess that one's just going to be an update. I'm sure it'll get it once I turn the camera off. Alright, next. Here's my Acanthoscurria geniculata, the giant white knee. Well, at least she didn't climb up the tongs this time to threaten to tag me. She actually got the food. Maybe we'll get this tong feeding down pat after all. Yeah, if you want teas that eat like pigs, get you an Acanthoscurria genus. My goodness, they're insane. They are eating machines. With my experience, they don't stop eating until right close to when they're about to molt. They will even eat when they're in pre-molt many times. Rarely deny food. You could see that she has a big butt, so. Alright, we'll let her eat. Next. Well, while we're on Acanthoscurrias, this is the Acanthoscurria chacoana. The Bolivian, let's see, what was this one? Oh goodness, I just had a brain fart. Oh yeah, the Bolivian salmon pink. That's right. So, this is the first time I've ever fed a tea or roach. I finally got some the other day. It seems like every time, see here's the roach. It seems like every single time that I ask if a store has roaches, they're either out or they just don't keep them in stock. So here, eat it. Eat your roach. There you go. That's a little young dubious there. I know, that's brand new for you. You've never had a roach before. But I guarantee it, you'll like them. I never see a tarantula turn down a roach. Yeah, usually this one is not very cautious in taking food, but this is her first roach, so perhaps that's why she's and plus roaches are pretty good at playing dead. Look at that. Yeah, she is telling me, I don't need your help. Oh yeah, look at that. Practically laying on her back. I was only trying to help you. Now look, you're about to lose your roach. Alright, hair me, I don't care. My goodness. Your hairs can't be any worse than the Therafosa that got me the other day. Get it revved up again. Well, she's not being a typical Acanthoscurria today. She's making me a liar. Oh, you gonna get it? Get it. Come on. Don't make a liar out of me. I'm sorry I upset you. I was just trying to help. Well, it's about time. Oh boy. She's ornery as all get out, isn't she? Well, I hope you're happy. Now I'll leave you alone. Alright, next. Well, I should have had the camera rolling. She's like acting nutso. I think she's ready to eat. Like, I really thought she was going to run up the side of the enclosure onto my lap. I really thought that. Well, I think I will give her her first roach and see how she likes it. Maybe she'll be more grateful than my Acanthoscurria was. This is my Nhandu chromatus, the white striped bird eater. And this is also her first roach, at least in my care anyway. She could have had one when she was with the previous owner. I ain't liking it. They're playing dead too much. Oh, it's moving now. But just like with the Acanthoscurria, this one's a little leery. Like, what is that? It's food, sweetheart. Get your dinner. I tell you, gotta be a full moon tonight. What's wrong with y'all? Oh, there you are. Did you get it? Well, I can't tell if she got it. If she didn't get it, she's at least over it. Well, you can at least get kind of a good view of her there. Definitely one of my favorite spiders. Really cool. Alright, we'll move on. We got other teas to feed. Here's my Brachypelma smithi, the Mexican red knee. May or may not eat on camera, but at least it's an update. Doing really well. I'm going to offer this one a mealworm beetle. But yeah, this one really prefers to take food off camera. But sweet little baby. Yeah. Yeah, you sweet little baby. Will you enjoy your beetle? Alright, we'll move on. You don't see this girl very often. This is my Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican red rump. Doing really well. I'm going to offer her a cricket. And she's been kind of iffy on eating lately. She hasn't really been wanting to eat much either. But I at least wanted to offer her something. She's been going through a fasting period, and I'm wondering if she's still in pre-molt or something, so I'm going to remove the cricket just in case. They see her abdomen is quite large, so, but it's really hard to tell with teas that are already dark sometimes whether they're in pre-molt or not, but you know, she hadn't kicked enough hairs off of her rear for me to really tell, but it is dark. It is pretty swollen, but she's doing just fine. Alright, well, we'll let her go. In fact, let me just in case she just doesn't want a cricket, which could be possible. Some of my teas are picky eaters. I will give her a worm. Yeah, she doesn't, yeah, she doesn't seem interested. Yeah, she just wants to be left alone. So, I'll have her go back in her hut. Alright, moving on. Here's my very beautiful Thrixopelma pruriens, the green velvet. Oh, there we go. I'll give you another one in case you want it. Oh yeah, no question. He is a male, unfortunately, but we'll make do with what we got, and I'll give him a good life. Yeah, he's beautiful, isn't he? Yeah, green body with reddish hairs on their body. It's really gorgeous tea. Alright, we'll let him eat. Next. This is my Bumba cabocla, the Brazilian redhead, and as you can see, the abdomen is already very large, so I won't be feeding this one today. So I just gave her some more water, and I'll just let her be. But she's doing great. I keep hoping she'll molt soon, but she's not fully dark yet. So, alright, we'll move on. This is my Acanthoscurria insubtilis, the Bolivian orange. And I gave this one food actually recently, but may not be hungry because it actually ate a lot recently. So, but I don't think it's due for a molt quite yet. But I will keep an eye on it just in case, because it is avoiding it. What I'll do is just check up on it later. I mean, he keeps kind of going back and forth and looking interested and then running away from it. So, keep hoping that he'll get it. Might just be thirsty. But I'll check on it later. Alright, next. Here's my Iridopelma hirsutum, the ribbed tree spider, right there. And this one is always trying to get out of its enclosure, so that's why I have the lid on it. So, he or she just lays up there all the time on top of the leaf. That's usually where I find it, or just kind of running around. But yeah, doing really well. So, I'm pretty sure that as soon as I open up this lid, it's going to bolt. So, I'm just going to let this one go as an update. Well, let me try. Oh, he's kind of, oh, I see it's kind of like webbed its leaf. Well, he'll give me a chance to get up the humidity. So I'm just going to pour some water in here, let it soak. Give it a good douse here. Let that soak in there. Because there's so much webbing in there, it doesn't always soak immediately. Here we go. And I gotta keep an eye on the tarantula at the same time. And we'll see if I can pull out a little pinhead in here and see if it might want to eat. So yeah, it'll bolt, so just shut the lid. But doing really well. Alright, next. There's a better view. They're really awesome, but man, they are quick. Alright, moving on. Look who molted. My Ephebopus murinus, the skeleton. Check that out. Man, there's the molt. Now, I know as dry as it looks in here. I did give this one water recently, but it dried out pretty quick, so I'm going to definitely give this one a good humidity level. That way it could replenish its lost fluids. But look at that. Oh, man. Gorgeous. Very cool. Well, obviously won't be feeding this one because it still looks like it's pretty fairly freshly molted. So we'll let this one be, and I'll give it plenty of moisture. Alright. Here's my larger Brachypelma albopilosum, the Honduran curly hair. And I'm going to offer her a cricket. She already looks quite well fed. So I think all she will need is a cricket. There you go. She's one of my best eaters for sure. She rarely turns down a meal. Alright, she was in my handling video for those of you who saw it. She's doing great. Alright, moving on. This one is just like my Nhandu chromatus sometimes. Always acts like he's about to charge me. Or she. This is a she. This is my Lasiodora parahybana. Doing fabulous. And I'm going to offer... Oh, this is the salmon pink bird eater, by the way. Common name. I'm going to offer this one a roach and see if she will want it. Or if she's going to be kind of hesitant at first like some of my others have been. Well, that is if I could get it. I tell you, they're very good at playing dead, even more so than the crickets. That's part of the problem, I think. There, I gave you something different. How about that? Top off your water dish a little bit more. There you go. Will you enjoy that? Alright, we'll move on. You can see this one better in previous videos, but this is my Kochiana brunnipes. The, see, what was it called? Common name. Something pink leg. Oh yeah, dwarf pink leg. They're scavengers. They're not picky at all with food. And so I'm just going to stick a little mealworm in there for it. And if it wants to eat it, it will. Oh, do I see some legs? Yep. It's interested. Yeah, I think it's grabbing it. Yep. I think it got it. Yeah, now it definitely got it. Awesome. Alright, we'll let it eat. Next. This is my Grammostola porteri, the Chilean rose. Doing great. And she's in my way. She likes to sit in her water dish even when there's no water in it. Alright, girly. Would you like to eat? She's kind of a finicky eater. But sometimes we're lucky enough to catch her eating. So we'll see what she'll do this time. She always acts interested, but then she just doesn't really do a whole lot. Yeah. Well, it may take her forever to decide to go for it. Or she just might not go for it. Well, we'll leave it in there and check on it later. Alright, next. Well, we're not going to really get to see this one. This is the orphanaceous species blue, Panay Island blue, and this one just stays in its burrow pretty much the majority of the time. So I am going to offer this one a mealworm. Actually, yeah, mealworm. Okay, maybe a couple, and just throw them in there. Get the most active ones to get its attention. I don't expect it to eat on camera. I mean, it might surprise me and do it, but I don't know. There. So maybe it'll feel it and grab it. But as far as I know, it's doing okay. Just stays in there a lot. My pet hole. I see it out on occasion, but alright, we'll let it go. Alright, next. This is my Ephebopus chalcodes, the desert blonde. Another one that doesn't eat much on camera. Definitely a tea that likes to fast a lot. So I'm just going to put a couple of these in there, and can choose to eat it or not. So shouldn't molt anytime soon, so it'll be fine. Almost looks like a Euophyllus species red, doesn't it? With a little, looks like there's just barely a little bit of red right there. But no, it's a chalcodes. Alright, we'll let him go. Alright, next. Here's my Avicularia purpurea, the Ecuadorian purple. Doing great. She's a little cutie that was featured in my most recent handling video, and she kept leaping about. We'll offer her some tiny mealworms here, and her abdomen's already pretty full looking, so she just gets one today. She might be in pre-molt, but we'll see. She's a good eater. Yeah, if she doesn't take it, I'm going to think that she's in pre-molt. I keep thinking that she'll molt, but she just hadn't yet. So since I think she's pretty close, I'm going to remove it. So she would have taken it down by now. But she's doing great. Alright, next.